Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Sunday, July 12th, 2026. So, as the heat wave is poised to strike,
Yes.
were you on fire when you were doing this crossword?
No, I was sitting in air-conditioned comfort, actually.
Well, that's a relief.
But I was thinking about how it's going to be on fire tomorrow and the next day and the next day and so on and so on.
You know what that is? That's perfect crossword solving weather.
Well, that's
Break out
true.
the archive and just if you didn't have to go to work, you could just hunker down and solve crosswords all day.
That is true. That is very true.
Maybe you could use that as an excuse. I'm sorry, I can't come in today. I have to solve some crosswords.
Yeah, it's a good hot weather activity. That is for sure. So, but no, I enjoyed this puzzle.
Good.
I did it this afternoon. Actually, late this afternoon. It's probably the latest I've ever done a Sunday puzzle. And we had a mistake. I did it with our daughter. We had a mistake, which is always bad because then it takes you a lot longer to get it done. But we were able to get it done before we did this podcast. So
I don't want to boast, but the last letter I put in got me the happy music.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I can't believe that happens. It's so rare that happens. I thought, well, that just knocked 30 minutes off of my time. So
yeah, it took us about 20 to find ours.
Really?
It turned out that it was at the bottom of the puzzle. So.
Let's see. Did you? Well, no, you probably didn't misspell 92 down. Put your nose where it doesn't belong, say metal.
No.
I was thinking you might have spelled medlow.
No.
Because, okay.
Did you do that?
No, but I looked at 115 across, daisy relatives, asters. I thought maybe you spelled it astors with an O.
No, it's with an E. With an E.
Okay, so that wasn't it. Maybe you spelled 91 down, spotted wildcat, ocelot. Maybe you spelled that ossolit.
No.
And that meant that Josh Brolin was in No Country for Old Men, 111 across.
It was Josh Brolin. But no, that was not it. It was actually 84 down. 84 baking down. Recipe instruction, which is crazy because I love to
got
bake.
that wrong?
And her daughter's a pastry chef. But yeah, we put...
She is?
We put need it instead of need in. So...
And so 114 across, the big crunch theoretically for our universe, instead of end, was ETD.
Yes. We had no idea what the big crunch was.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's the big bang that started
right.
it, and then there's the big crunch.
Yeah, that supposedly is going to end the world.
Right.
But we looked it up after we figured out that it was need in, and then end was the correct answer for that.
I think some people have theorized that there have been like multiple big bangs and big crunches. I think that'd be a good name for a cereal, the Big Crunch. You can have two cereals, the Big Bang, the Big Crunch.
Good work. I don't know.
It could especially appeal to parents with twins.
Perhaps. But anyway, no, we enjoyed doing it.
Great. I thought there were a lot of good clues here.
Yes, definitely.
I liked 5 across. That was spot treatment provider, pet spa.
That's right.
That kind of spot treatment.
Maybe we should talk about the theme.
You want to start with the theme?
Yeah, let's
we
start
usually
with the
do. It is traditional, so
yes.
yeah, I don't want to go against tradition. Okay.
Okay. Well, the name of the puzzle was Slight Adjustments, and I have to admit I didn't really get that until I finished the puzzle and started studying it for the podcast. But there were 6 themed clues, and the answers were like digs, common things you might say if you wanted to kind of tell someone off gently, or, if you were trying to sort of diss someone in a conversation, you might say something like one of the 6 items in the crossword. But it wasn't, the clues were punny comments and questions that would have related to these little slights, and that's where the word, in the theme, slight adjustments comes from, because these answers are little slights, although the clues are not really clues for the slight. So, as an example, the first one was, this was 23 across, I want to suck your blood. And the answer to that was biting remark. And then we had 33 across. I know you're the one who used up the last of my artisanal coffee. And the answer to that was a groundless accusation.
That was good.
A little slight there. And then we had 55 across. If you don't find the rings this instant, I'm calling off the wedding. And that was thinly veiled threat. So we also had patronizing comment for the clue. I love your painting so much, I'd like to finance your next exhibition. Patronizing comment. We had backhanded compliment for the clue. Wow, with the form like that, you're headed to Wimbledon. Backhanded compliment. And then finally, the last one, 107 across. I'm so glad you shaved. I hated when you looked like a sexy lumberjack. And that was bald-faced lie. So anyway, little slights in the puzzle, punny clues to get you to answer them in the right way.
Yes. And those were great and definitely punny. Which was your favorite?
Boy, that's a tough one. I guess maybe the bald-faced lie was pretty funny.
That was mine too. Although thinly veiled threat was cute.
Yes, that was.
And actually, so was groundless. Actually, I think I'm just going to list all of them now. They were all good.
Yeah, very clever, very clever. And this was by Colin Drown.
And it is their debut.
Oh, wow.
He starts with a Sunday.
Well, I'm even more impressed then. But like you said, there were some great clues. One of my favorites was 52 across. Digs in the snow. Igloo.
Yes, that was good. My favorite was 14 down. Dress for a job you probably don't want. Hazmat suit.
Yes.
Took me a while to figure that one out.
I thought that was funny.
21 across. Push up, for example. I immediately went for rep.
Oh, no.
But it was bra.
Bra. No, we both got that right.
Yes, well, my mind tends to go more to reps. So
that's okay.
And I made a spelling mistake with, or actually maybe a singular versus plural mistake with 8 down, equilibria. I went for stasis.
Yes.
But it was Stacy's because it was plural equilibria.
That's right.
And that meant that a little annoyance was a flea. It was really hard to figure that out when there was an I in the third position.
Yeah.
Flya doesn't make any sense. 29 across. I need to research this. It was, 22 across. It was Asia's rejuvenated North Sea, Aral.
Yes.
I thought the Aral Sea had it was one large sea and it just sort of broken up because so much water had been lost from it.
Yes. Well, I mean, usually the clue is rapidly disappearing blank sea or something like that. But apparently they are working on it to try to bring it back. I'm not sure how you do that with a sea, but...
I envision this very long trail of people, like a fireman's brigade?
Yes.
You know, you just pass the pail.
Bucket brigade.
The bucket brigade. Yes. There we go.
But anyway, yeah, because after we got it done, we looked that up, and they're making concentrated efforts to try to rejuvenate that sea.
Well, good.
I'm not sure how they're doing it, but we did find that out.
I'm pretty sure that pails or maybe long hoses are involved. We had 24 down. That was ricochet, and I wanted it to be karam.
Oh, yes.
But it wouldn't fit, and it turned out to be glance.
Yes.
Which I was not ready for.
Yeah, I know. We had a little trouble with that one, too. But...
In fact, I don't think of a glance, like a glancing blow, as really being a ricochet. I think of it as sort of just, you don't quite hit things on center, right? It just sort of glances off. But, oh well. 44 across, prepared to pray, kneeled. So when is it correct to say kneeled, and when is it correct to say knelt?
Well, that's a good question because that was what I immediately thought, knelt.
Right.
But this is kneeled. I don't really know. I've never really seen the word kneeled. I guess I always seen knelt.
Yes.
But apparently it is a word.
If we have any English professors or teachers listening in, help us with kneeled versus knelt. Crosswordpodcast at iCloud.com is where you can send those English lessons.
Yeah, another one we really had to think about was 73 across. What fighter pilots fight for short? G-forces. Was not something we were thinking of. We were thinking of enemies or stealth bombers or whatever, but no, it was G-forces.
Yeah, I got, so 73 down was clutch. That was grab. They gave me the G. And then 74 down, disaster relief org, was FEMA.
Right.
So they gave me GF.
I know.
And at that point, it was just like, well, it better be G-forces. G-forces or nothing. 37 across. I had not heard this quote, or 37 down. I had not heard this quote before. Shakespeare character who declares, "I am not what I am, Iago."
That's right.
I mean, what sort of a statement is that? I just imagine Iago doesn't get invited to a lot of parties with remarks like that. "I'm not what I am."
Well, that character Iago is very dramatic in that play, right? so he probably says a lot of things that sound like that.
I am. I mean, isn't that what did Popeye say? "I am what I am."
That's right.
This is sort of the anti-Popeye statement. 38 down was, if I can find it here. No, I cannot find it here. Let's see.
Yeah, it was a baker's necessity.
Oh, right. The reason I can't find it is I was looking for what I thought it was going to be as opposed to what it was. I thought it was going to be yeast.
Oh.
Because I figure a baker needs yeast, right? You can't bake without yeast.
Oh, sure you can.
Really? Okay, well then you definitely can't bake without what the actual answer is, oven.
That is correct.
Let's see here. 50 down. I didn't quite... let's see. 50 down. No es blank. Spanish put down was no es bueno.
Not good.
Is that really a put down or is that just an observation?
Well, no, I think they kind of use it as a dig, like, if you show them something and they say, no es bueno, meaning not good.
Oh, okay. Well, I had a little trouble there because of 62 across. Arthur Colfer of the Artemis Fowl series, Eowyn.
Yes.
Which apparently is Irish for John.
Yes.
You knew that?
I did not, but our daughter, who was, preteen when those came out, she knew the author's name. So,
okay.
So, yes, we got that in right away.
Wow. Yeah, I sort of got it through the crosses because that was the only way I was going to get, but I was suspicious of it. Very suspicious.
I liked 79 across. Oaf. Galoot.
Yes.
That's a great word. You big galoot.
Yeah.
Although, most people use that in kind of an endearing way, not a put down.
Yeah.
Not like you oaf, like you doddering fool, but you big galoot, like come and give me a hug, you big galoot.
Sort of like imp or rapscallion or scamp, those sort of things, right? Yeah. They're sort of insults, but not really. 63 down, one of my favorite foods. Tofu alternative, seitan.
That's right.
Glad to see that made an appearance in the grid.
Yep.
I don't know how many times it's appeared. I can't imagine many. Twice. Today and in August of 2025. So.
Well, that's quite interesting.
Yes, I think so. 66 down was cute. Bull rings, ? Prank calls.
Yeah.
And that was a debut.
Oh, that was very good. Yes.
Let's see. We had 81 down, 2001 villain, Hal.
Yes, and we just had that as a Triplet Tuesday word, right? Not too long ago.
Hal's making a comeback, too, in slightly different form. But
yes.
I hope they're not listening. 85 down was Biden and Bush once in brief. It was 3 letters long. I went for TAs. Maybe they were both teaching assistants. They might have been. But it turns out the answer they were looking for was VPs.
That is correct. Yeah.
I bet that they were
teaching assistant.
Why not? They went to university, right?
I don't know if they went to grad school.
You could be a
went to law school.
You could be a teaching assistant as an undergraduate.
Well, then you're a UTA.
No, I just call them TAs. 101 down was a surprise to me. Blank Arena, concert venue in London's Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park. ABBA. ABBA Arena?
Yes.
I mean, I'd heard that ABBA is really big in Britain.
Well, I was wondering if that was in Australia because, well, no, they would be in Sweden, right? ABBA's from Sweden.
Right.
Yeah. What am I thinking? I was thinking Australia because didn't Australia host the Olympics not too long ago? But
I mean, I'm sure ABBA toured there. They probably toured everywhere.
But yeah, that was very interesting and surprising.
Well, we'd had a clue not too long ago, sort of alluding to the fact that ABBA was incredibly popular. Yeah, here, June 22nd, not even a month ago. Group whose gold greatest hits is the second best-selling album in UK history, and that was ABBA.
ABBA, huh?
So, and
we're sure that's what the ABBA Arena is named after. It's not like an acronym for some British company. So.
I would be very surprised.
Well, I mean, like they have Met Stadium here, and they have Tropicana Park.
I feel 99% certain that that's ABBA, the group.
Well, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they help finance it or something.
I don't know, but one day we're going to have to go to the ABBA Arena. All right. Well, I think that is it for the crossword.
Okay.
But we do have a spot of listener mail.
Ooh.
And this is from Randall. Mm-hmm. And he is right. And the subject is perspective. And it's talking about, well, here, I'll just read it and then you'll know. Hi, guys. Regarding Thursday's puzzle, I was torn between being really annoyed at how many answers ended up being words that I had never heard in my life and being happy that I was learning words that I have never heard in my life. Ossetia,
I know that feeling.
Ossetia, Sapor, Caval, Iguanodon, and on a Thursday, well, now I know, and for that, I'm happy. Thanks as always, Randall. Yeah, that was a hard crossword.
Yeah, and for Thursday.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you always have that little gimmick you got to figure out, but this one was especially hard with the cluing and the answers. So.
Yeah, the one in particular for me, of course, that was Iguanodon, spelled with an O, not an A. So I've got my T-shirt coming.
The Ossetia.
Right.
Never heard that.
That sounded right, though. I mean, it sounded vaguely Russian. So, but all right. Well, thanks for that, Randall.
Yes, thank you.
We totally agree. Thursday was tough. This wasn't as bad. I mean, it's a Sunday. No, we don't expect it to be as difficult.
But as Randall alluded, you learn from those things.
Right.
And that's great.
Yeah. I have a long list of words that I have learned thanks to the crossword. All right. Well, that is it for today then.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone, for listening. We'll be back again with our cutting-edge analysis of Monday's crossword, as well as our announcement of Jem Katwa, the Gene and Mike Crossword of the Week Award. All that will be happening tomorrow.
Bye-bye.